Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. Different position, trying to figure everything out, so hope this kind of looks okay for now. I don't know, but today I wanted to go ahead and start doing some collection video type things, and today I wanted to start with some of my disturbing movies that I have in my collection. You guys know I've kind of been going down that rabbit hole, or whatever you want to call it. So I was going to start off doing 10 that I have in my collection, 5 that I've seen, and then 5 that I haven't. Now, I'm a person who doesn't like to watch trailers. I don't like spoilers of any kind, so no offense to other YouTubers and stuff like that that have done or shared disturbing movies. Because I don't sit there and I don't watch your reviews or anything. I'll just skip past that until you mention the title of the movie that's in your videos for the disturbing movie stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you real quick each title, just really quickly, so that way you don't have to worry about skipping through if you're a person who likes to like me, who likes to go in completely blind, so you can see the titles. And then after that, I'll go back through each one and kind of give a little bit of an explanation. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail or anything, but on the ones that I've seen, I'll give a little bit. And then on the ones that I haven't, I'll give a little bit of what I've heard about them, or a little bit of what's like on the back or something, so that way you can know just a little bit about the film. And that way you can make a judgment on if it's something you're interested in or something that you would have no interest in. So the ones that I have seen, these are the 5: Martyrs, Audition, Dogtooth. This one I do have a full review video, The Baby, and Dead Girl. And then the ones that I haven't seen is Man Behind the Sun, Come and See, I think it's Abrupt. I do not know how to pronounce that one, sorry. You guys know I'm bad with words. The Night and Gale, and Frontiers. So, okay. So now you can stop watching, like I said, if you want to go in completely blind. No offense taken by that at all. Okay, so now for whoever's sticking around, I'll go with the ones that I have seen. Martyrs. To be honest, I definitely do need to watch this again. I've heard so much about this that I don't know why, but I thought I was actually going to be more disturbed by this than I was. But it's probably just because initially I think maybe there wasn't as much gore as I thought there was going to be in this and stuff. But I'm also a person who has a hard time finding deeper meaning in movies and stuff. Like, honestly, I'm not that smart. So, I've only seen this once. I do definitely need to give it a rewatch, so that way I'm trying to open my mind more. I'm trying to look into deeper meaning in movies and everything, so that's pretty much what I have to say about this one. Now, Dead Girl, sorry, Sadie stepped on the, anyways, Dead Girl, oh my fucking god, this one really affected me unlike any other movie ever, except for maybe The Exorcist, and that was only because I had a hard time with the stair scene. If you know, you know. Anyways, this one, it really does, it says right here, you will never forget your first time. It's basically these kids find a girl chained up in a hospital, and she's naked, and she's dead, but she's not dead. God, Sadie, every time with the cats, I swear. And they pretty much have the worst time ever deciding right from wrong. I'll let you figure out what that means if you want to watch it. And, yeah, I just, this movie seriously affected me for a couple of days after watching it. And then I was okay, but this one might be a question mark on if I ever want to watch it again, to be honest. And yeah, so there you go. The Baby, really, to me, it wasn't that bad. There was maybe like 1 or 2 scenes that were questionable, and that was about it. But it's basically just an adult male who the whole family has just treated him like a literal baby. Like, he wears diapers, he sleeps in a crib, and it's more psychological twisted than, you know, anything like gruesome type of stuff. So it's definitely a strange one, but it's very unique, and I really enjoyed it. So Dogtooth, this one again is more psychological, about a family who think that they can't leave their property, or their father actually makes them think that they can't leave their property. Honestly, I can't remember what he told them. Again, I've only seen this one once, and so I definitely need to give it a rewatch, but it's pretty twisted, and on the reason why and how the father has raised his children and stuff. So, but yeah, it's one of those kinds of movie, like Doomsday kind of thing, but psychologically, he's just raised his children in a very fucked up way. And then Audition, I really enjoyed. The girl right here, she's just got a very twisted mind, and man, I just watched this not this long ago too, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, okay. So the main guy in here, he's like a producer or something for like a TV company or something like that, and they're holding auditions, and they actually pretend this time around to hold an audition, but they're actually making it for an audition for him to find a wife, which is all kinds of fucked up because just so many reasons. But he finds her extremely attractive and interesting. She hits like all of the marks, you know, has to be pretty, and he would like a girl who knows how to like do ballet or something, or play piano, all these different like very specific things, you know. And excuse me, do you mind? Come here, get your butt out of the camera. Yeah, okay. And yeah, so they start going on dates and stuff like that, and it's weird because they'll show like one version and then they'll show a different version, so I'm not exactly sure like which version is what. I really do need to watch this one again. Sorry guys, this is not a very good, even slight review of this, but it's the ending. Like, it is kind of a slow burn, but I mean, it's very engaging at the same time. Like, I really do like the story of this. So, but yeah, that's Audition. Okay, now for the 5. Oh my god, Sadie. Sorry. She keeps moving the damn camera too every time she moves. Okay, Man Behind the Sun. This is based on a true story. This is, when was it? Unit 731, Japan's most secret and nightmarish military prison during World War II. So that's what this is based on. There's actually 3 of these. I only have this one so far, but I've heard that this is, like it says, nightmarish, and the most secret, like, experiments that they did. I can't remember if it's on their own prisoners in this infamous potch. I don't know. We follow a group of youth soldiers as they are indoctrinated to believe that the prisoners are disposable, like into scrap wood, and their only purpose is to be used as human guinea pigs for brutal chemical and biological warfare research. So, I mean, and I think I've heard that even with how disturbing this movie is, it still doesn't even like scratch the surface of what actually happened on Unit 731. So yeah, I really not like enjoy, but I'm fascinated by stuff like this that happened in real life, because it's just incredible what we have done to each other. And just the horrors that we have caused each other throughout the history. And again, this one also, come and see. This is a Criterion release. Yes, it's on DVD, but I don't care. I have heard nothing but amazing and also horrific things about this one. And I'm just going to read the back to kind of explain it, because I can't explain it very well. It says, this legendary film from Soviet director Elm Kilmo is a senses-shattering plunge into the dehumanization horrors of war, as Nazi forces encroach on his small village in what is now known as Belazaris. Teenage Bjorla, God, why can't I fucking read? Sorry. In a searing depiction of anguish, eagerly joins the Soviet resistance. Rather than the adventure and glory he envisioned, what he finds is a waking nightmare of unimaginable carnage and cruelty, rendered with a feverish, otherworldly intensity by Kilmovid, the director, subjective camera work, and expressionistic sound design. Nearly blocked from being made by Soviet censors, who took 7 years to approve its script, Come and See is perhaps the most visceral, impossible to forget anti-war film ever made. And this was filmed in 1985, and this is a subtitled one. It's in Belarus, Russia, and German, but with English subtitles. So, and I've heard like this is like was done in such realistic form, like it was actually a documentary from wartime. So that's why this one's on the disturbing movie list. But like I said, it's not actually based on like a true story of somebody, but it's depicted like it was, like I said, like a documentary from wartime. So, and then again was reading Abruptu. I have no idea, sorry. But this one is puppets. This is a movie done in puppet style, but I've heard that this one is very highly disturbing. It says, it's astonishing, a film fully of puppets that probes the depths of humanity. Audacious, charming, and full of macabre humor. So, yeah, I have no idea, but there's like what the puppets... God, fucking lights. There we go. So that's what the puppets look like. But, so got that one. This one I don't really have any information on, or actually on both of these ones, I don't really have any information on. So, but this is Frontiers. It says it's part of the After Dark Horror Fest. Gripping and brutal, the French answer to Hostel and Saw. A heart-pounding, uber-violent, and yet thought-provoking horror thriller. And this is from 2007. So, I love the After Dark Horror Fest. I wish they would still do that, but we got, I think, three different seasons of that, of 8 films each, so... And then the last one is the Night and Gale. It says, from the writer and director of The Babadook. Mystic and gripping, a historical revenge tale of shattering beauty. So this is historical. So does that mean this is based on a true story? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But it also says, her song will not be silenced. And who is that? I am not sure who that is. Let's see. Okay, I do not recognize any of the names on the back, so I am not sure. But yeah, so that's, I'm going to make this into a series and show, you know, probably like 10 at a time, and it might be a time where I don't have any more that I have seen that I have in my collection, but I'm going to try to make it like 5 and 5 each time, so... But let me know what you guys think. Have you guys seen any of these? Are you into disturbing movies? You know, that kind of thing. Let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye guys.